Oh, ah, oh, it's Wednesday. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday. I'm Great Uncle Pixel. There's nothing wrong with Wednesday, and there's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. Hello, everyone. I'm fine. Like I said, I just ran out for a little bit and got back a few minutes ago. It's not hot outside anymore, but it's still above average. Ah, so I got me a drink. Got me some nice crackers. I got me some supposedly healthy konjac schwang. Um, the Archon sound effects just kicked in for some reason. I didn't hear them before. Okay. My thing was turned down. That explains it. My volume was down. We don't need Archon in the background. We don't need that. And good day, Duke Smile. What we do need, Duke Smile. Hope you're having a good day too. Speech chat. I don't know why that's the one thing I've been forgetting every time. I have a checklist, and somehow that's on the checklist.
Duke smiled. Said, for another 30 minutes.
Well, have fun at work. I know work is fun. That's what I have to say about work is fun. That is my work is fun noise. It can be fun. It just depends on the job and the people around you. I've had jobs that I liked. Not many. I've had jobs I hated, at least.
BTW, what is your bet on Mitch McConnell?
Uh, Probably been
Smile.
dead for a month.
Said, dead or just brain veggie?
Has there been any new news about that guy?
Said,
He's waiting.
that's my guess too.
He is waiting to for all the other deaths to wear off. For oh, what the heck's his name? Yep.
Now he bides until August 3rd.
Probably just gonna hang on for a while.
Said, then he can get away without sexual election.
Uh, I keep expecting in
Duke
them a
smiled.
video to show up of him any
Said,
day now.
because Thomas Massey might go for his seat otherwise without primary.
Just show up. I think what's going to happen is we're going to get a video of him any day now, going, "Hello, I am totally alive.
Said, not before August 3rd.
I am totally alive, and this is not artificial intelligence. It is real. Please ignore the number of fingers on my hand. I had an operation to add more fingers." Can I get that? I wouldn't mind an operation for more fingers. I think that would be cool.
Duke
How,
smiled.
how do you have 10 fingers on each hand? Well,
Did you
I'm
see the
AI.
footage of him and his wife with the newspaper despite his wife being in China debriefing to the CCP?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So I'm not even that far off. That's sad. My stupid, silly thing is what they're doing. You know, it's times like this when I feel sorry for the Onion, because they gotta be like, how can we parody these things when they parody themselves? You know, with Democrats, what their normal function, their normal thing, what they do is they write parody stories as if the ridiculous things Republicans were saying about them were true. But when with Republicans, they just slightly exaggerate what they're already actually doing. They don't have to make anything up at all.
said. They released an AI image of him and his wife holding a newspaper like an abduction proof of living, but he was wearing casual clothes in a hospital, looking 10 years older, and his wife on his side despite her being in China in CCP Council. Duke's smile. Said.
Okay, I have to
They
see
released
this.
a photo later.
I have to see this. Oh, that's got to be the image. Maybe it's 10 days ago.
Duke's smile. Said. https://externalcontent.duckduckgo.com/iu/u equals https://2f%3a%2f2f2f2f3.2f2f2f007%2f71326 _Mitch McConnell.jpg and f equals 1 and nof equals 1 and if equals 83028897033d61c85520fb4c5
Man, that just keeps going, doesn't it? Just keeps going. That was a lot of URL, wasn't it? Okay, now I'm actually gonna have to click on that, aren't I? No, no. Open. Oh wait. Cancel. Open link in new tab.
Said. Pay attention to no hospital equipment like IVs, monitors, and him having casual clothes he wore in the exact same combination 10 years ago.
Perspective on the background's a little odd too. Why is he? It looks like he's in the corner rather than up against the wall, and I don't know what's going on in the upper right there. Yeah, that's
Duke's smile.
everything seems to suggest.
Yes. Duke's smile. Said. It's just shapes.
Yeah, the wall is uh yeah, that image is almost certainly that the tells are getting harder and harder every day as AI gets better and better. But that doesn't mean there's no tells.
Duke's smile. Said. He ain't looking like Mitch McConnell in this day and age.
Yeah, there's lots of little details in this picture.
Duke's smile.
Ah,
Said.
I just made it louder.
There's a photo that surfaced off him from 2012 where he is wearing the same cloths looking basically like this. Duke's smile said, which is assumedly used to generate this one.
Yeah.
Duke's smile said, explaining why he looks so much younger here.
Yeah, let's see.
Said, also sorry for coming in with that shit right from the get-go. Duke's smile
Anyway.
said, just had it on my mind, laughing face.
Yeah, I didn't even see that pic, and I'd be ranting about it myself, probably. At least rolling my eyes at it. I get all my news from comedy shows these days, mostly NPR. Mostly NPR comedy shows, not NPR news shows. That would be too easy. What was I going to do here? Right, but yeah, mostly comedy shows. Oh right, I was going to make some frog frames.
Duke's smile said, NPR being super underfunded these days.
Yeah, thanks to the government. Public broadcasting? What do we need that for? We have plenty of good news shows, like we have Fox News. And what else do you need, really? What was I going to do here? Explain to me what I was going to do. Explain.
Duke's smile said, frog?
Frog. I was going to do something with the frog. I am a little tired today, I have to admit. So, not feeling extremely, not feeling extremely, clever. That's a good word for it. Frog. Da, 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 da. Froggy, 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 frog. Energy picture. Yes. I know nothing's appearing on the screen, but okay. Uh, uh, okay. Right, I was going to. Right, the next thing I was going to do was make the thing I'm painting appear on the screen. Oh, this is gonna be a good day, isn't it? This is just gonna be oodles of boodles. Oodles McNoodles of boodles. So to remove that,
Duke smiled. Said,
download
"You really
specs.
need to get a sprite."
Yeah. I find it more fun doing it this way. Where is my... Oh, hang on a second. Ahaha. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. A Sprite, yes. What happened? I started to download that and then I stopped and I don't know why. Ah! I don't know. There's something about doing it in Paint that I love. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just,
Duke smiled. Said, "Once you tried a sprite, you never look back." Duke smiled. Said, "It's just so good." Duke smiled. Said, "For pixel art."
Let's see. Open. What if? What if? Desktop. What if I grab my old Sprite and work with that? Downloads, documents, chess art, chess plus, chess plus. Where? Telltale games? Sega Mega Drive Classics? Uh, yeah. Dragon, no. Yeah. Where's my Space Deflators folder? Where are any of my folders? Space Deflators Alpha 3, there it is. I think. No. Maybe? Desktop? No, that's export. Space. It's right there on my desktop. That's a good spot for it. Art. Is my frog actually named Frog? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, use an 8x8 sprite. I don't want to use an 8x8 sprite. I want a 16x16 sprite. Never mind. I will continue improvising instead of a pencil dot. So do it this way. 120. Let me see how badly it messes up. Ah, just resizing it. It's off center. I don't want it to be off center. Dude. Resize. 150. Wow, that's hideous. Man, that's not good at all. Look at that. I'm gonna have to do this from scratch, aren't I? Yeah, da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can just delete this for now because it wasn't that hard to get here. Delete. Bye bye, frog. So, must be the most realistic frog I've ever drawn, which is, in fact, not saying much. Look how realistic that is already. Got the realistic frog in the world. The most realistic frog in the world. Real teal wheel realistic mystic frog in the world. What am I even talking about?
Duke smile. Watching too much Jack Black.
Possibly. Can I give him yellow eyes?
Said. Or rather attending to Tenacious D.
Looks more like a bug than a frog is the problem. It's a little better. Needs better legs. Thicker legs.
Duke smile. Said. Why not make it front view?
Uh, because I'm going to have it changing directions. It's going to be the most complex battle sprite I've made so far.
Duke smiled.
And that way I can have the tongue shoot out of its head. Yeah, it's going to be facing up when moving up, down when moving down, etc. I can just rotate it and rotate it and rotate it and rotate it. But I think I can have it rotate in the program rather than. So yeah, I will have it moving in all 8 directions. And we'll see what that looks like. Maybe it'll look terrible and I'll decide not to do it.
Duke smiled. Said. Yet it facing. Duke smiled. Said. Just rotates the sprite.
Yeah, that's all I want. I'm just gonna rotate the sprite. Oh right. I need 2. I still need a second one. Save as PNG frog B up. I suppose I could I find that frog rather cute, which is fine. It's not supposed to not be cute. And so this new frog sprite's going to go over here in the battle sprite. What are you? Why do I have all these here? I don't want these class items. Stop that. I want. Oh, I wanted to move this to the left. That's what it was. Battle. Player 1 will be Frog A. Delete this frame. And player 2 will be Frog B up. And I called it Frog B up because I was going to do all 4 directions, but I realized I don't have to do it here. I can do it in the battle player routine.
Duke smiled. Said. Gotta be lurking.
Okay, have fun. So for now, I'll just do if piece equals frog, then it changes direction. Shut. Okay, it's not in there. Angle, degree. I think. I think. Okay. So that's player, I think. Fair player. Okay, so it exists. There we go. Control player. And, okay. No. That's good. That's good. Uh, yes, I know. Show me all my errors, because the one I want is the, no. Yeah, show me all my errors. Uh, oh, come on. Where's the one where you don't know what the function name is? Because I just put a function name in without defining it. Where's that one? Should be. Where did I put it? Did I not put it? I thought I put it. There it is. Player sprite direction. Funk. Player sprite direction. Void. Colon. Let's take all these. Back a thing. There we go. Yeah. Player. Copy. Copy. Or paste. Oops. Paste. 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 Fine. Player. Sprite. Yeah. If player, no, piece, piece name equals frog, colon. Ah, man. I don't know if that'll work, but let's pretend it will. Dun, dun, dun. So what do you think? Chess conflict or conflict chess? Or fairy conflict? Fairy fighting. Fighting fairies. Fae fighting. Fae chess fighting. That the thing is, these are getting less and less ridiculous in my mind. I'm liking that one. I'm seriously liking that one. Before I actually start running anything here, I'm gonna go over here and what is this? Winner. We got Fei Chess fighting. No, fighting Fei Chess. Save that, and that should change the game. Yeah, there we go. See, there we go. That's I like it. Well, I'll run it up the flagpole and see who salutes and all that, but so now let's random checkmate CPU 3. Okay, E O. There we go. We got frog. And let's see here. Well, that is hilarious. But I think I know how to fix that in one easy change. In fact, that is the one easy change I'm going to make. Recent frog A up. Flip horizontal. Oh. This is going to need another change, but it'll be fine. Just change that as is. That should, let's see if that fixes it. Go to the right, we go to the left, we go to the up. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to restart this program and see if that fixes the sprites. Oh, it might have fixed anyway because I didn't go back to Godot but we'll see. We'll see. Bunk. Oh, random checkmate. There's a frog. And there's a frog. There we go. Yeah, that. And one other thing I need to repair. Velocity. Need scale. Hard code player X scale X equals 1. That'll should undo some of those mistakes. Okay. Okay, it is looking mostly good. Frog. Aha! Frog versus frog. Let's see what they both look like. Make sure they're different enough colors. Okay, see, I like this because this sets up code for me to do this with all the other pieces. Which I won't do with their current sprites. Now I can make alternate sprites for everyone on the chessboard and have them move like this. And that's fantastic. Um, that's hilarious, but that's wrong. Um, what's it called? Yeah, player sprite direction. Else. There we go. That should fix that. Oh, it crashed it somehow. How did that crash it? Shouldn't have crashed it. Oh, No, no. I want to have a frog in there. There we go. Now let's switch it to CPU. So make sure this works right. Yeah, and this is why I think I don't want sorceresses in the regular fairy chess game, because their first move is always going to be to jump over and attack the opposing pawn. Right. Queen could have attacked the frog. Actually, no, she couldn't have, because that was the same frog. Froggy. Froggy takes one step at a time. The way that he moves has no reason or rhyme. Well, that's amusing. That's amusing, and it means rotate degrees equals 0 needs to be in the setup routine, not in the player rotation degrees equals 0. That's where that needs to be. It needs to reset it at the start. For I equals for I in 8. For I in 8. Tab. Pawn 1. Zero comma I, 0 comma I, 0 comma I, then move over here, 1 comma I. Okay. Just setting up a test in the background. Should do it right there. Yeah, okay. Why did it only put one frog in there? Hang on. Frog plus vector. Here, because I didn't do an I did a 1. I and 1 are not the same thing. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the problem here, it also shows one of the other weaknesses of the but that's okay. The computer does not actually aim in the direction it's moving. Its fire sequence is it aims towards the player, but it does not necessarily use the last direction it moved to determine that aim. So it's only really obvious in the frog now that it can be facing one way and shoot the tongue out a different way. But that is not as much of a problem as it seems. That is a one-line change. And I will fix it, in fact, while the program is still... actually, I'm going to pause the program to make sure it doesn't crash. So I want... Okay. Where is aim direction? Okay. Thing I want to do here is direction. Last. Find player, sprite, direction, direction. That's right. Now it's going to be an error. Last direction. There we go. So now I can send anything in there. Here, right direction. What's last? Last direction. Okay. There we go. So that'll when it aims, it'll if piece key name equals actually no. Just take this out of here and drop it into here. That should fix it. That should fix everything. Did I unpause it? I hope I did. Okay, I put the screen up, then I hit pause. There we go. Froggy! That should be okay. It should, yeah, it should, now the tongue should always match. It should turn the whole body when it fires to match the direction the tongue is shooting out. Yeah, I knew it was a one-line change. Hold on, my... Frog's getting special treatment. And yeah, this will replace the movement routine for everybody. I may not make new sprites right now for everyone else because I don't know what they should look like. But and also I just got a message. Something YouTube? Well, that's nifty. I don't think I'll be implementing that, but I'm told about a reward that sets off a bubble machine where you hit the thing in chat instead of making a sound. A literal bubble machine in my room would go off and start doing bubbles. It's not great for my current setup because I don't have any place to put a bubble machine, and two, you can't see my face. And I'm not sure I want anyone to see my face. We'll see eventually, but we'll see if I frog want to have the pixel face. I mean, at the very least, I need a shave and a haircut before I do that. Ooh. Okay, frog's slightly more powerful than the pawn. Oh. This could go either way right here. Okay. And red wins, or black wins. But anyway, I want to see I wanted to make sure the frogs, that I wanted to make sure I reset the direction properly for the pieces that were not frogs, and it looks like I did. Frog piece, the frog sprite name is still frog up, even though it's facing to the right, but I did, put it on the cutting room floor as an oddity. Okay, let's make sure I have all my everything open. Yeah. Yeah, there's Godot facing. Yes, they said facing, and I should have checked to see if that was a thing. And I probably did it the hard way. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure there's a proper formula. Oh, there's a flip.h thing? Huh, okay, I didn't know there was a flip.h. But I also want to be able to move diagonally. Flip.h? I want to see what these flip underscore h. Oh, maybe it doesn't work in Godot. Or in Godot 4.0. Maybe it does. Hang on. Let me just see what I'm doing here. It's in uh, 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 it's in offset, apparent? Offset. Ah, there is a flip H and a flip V. Oh my goodness, that is so good to know. That I wish I'd known about that earlier. Now, flip H and flip B won't help me that much, but uh, let me just see. Do I have the window up there? Yes, I do. Let me turn that off. Flare, flip H equals false. And player flip H equals false. Let me just see if that works. Um, Hang on a second. E S whoop E S. Interesting. Does S just start new game? Interesting. I mean, that's not a bad. The problem is that double flips H. Hang on. I know what the problem there is. It's in setup. No, it's in send data. So if ownership, then flip H true. H equals false. Because yeah, this was reversing the scale. I missed that. This was reversing the scale instead of flipping H, and then flip H would flip it back. So the two were working at cross purposes and causing it always to be facing the wrong direction. And it's still like that, but it should fix it when perfect. You versus you. Did I not hit save properly? Give piece P ownership. Okay. Flip H equals false. Okay, I'm going to restart this whole thing. Everything might be just, right, it might have set. Oh, right, it might not have unset clock. What do you mean chess not declared in the current scope? I had nothing to do with changing anything. Chess with 3 S's not declared in the current scope. Sometimes I'm gonna cry is what I'm gonna do. Huh. Well, anyway, anyway, end game. Press O to start new game. I'm gonna do a random. And start. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. Cursor, 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 dancing on the screen. Cursor, 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 dancing on the screen. Weirdo. That's could have been called Great Uncle Weirdo. Yeah. I don't get it. Good, at least it still shows up on the chessboard. I didn't mess anything up there, which is not surprising because those are different sprites. Those are different sprites and different pieces. There's only 2 battle sprites. And not just, I didn't instance those, because there's only 2 battle sprites. There will only always be 2. There's no reason to create and uncreate them. Maybe I could have done it that way. Maybe it would have been effective to do it that way. And I don't want to eat breakfast muffin now. Why am I pulling out breakfast muffins? So, what did I mess up here? That is making the sprite. So obviously it's in setup because the pieces are not appearing. Or in send data, which is the setup routine. Scale x equals 1.0. Because I removed the scale command and replaced it with the flip h command. I don't know why I have this in here. This should be here. And this should be here. I don't need 2 if-then statements that check for literally the same thing. But in any event, let's see if that fixed things. I may need to restart this, but we'll see. ES, there we go. Okay, and it is reversing when Good. Good, 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 good. Good, yay, good. Ooh, spicy snack. I need to get a trash bag in here at some point.
Locutus of Nord said, "Hey, can't hang out because dotting, but hope it's a good stream."
Well, so far so good. Thanks for at least dropping by. There's my, I thought you said dadding, but, oh, hang on a second. Someone named Static Wrench something. But at least enjoy having it in the background, I guess. Oh. Okay. So yeah, fun with frogs. I like that. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to make. The frog's not in this game, obviously. Oh, because I didn't set it to. That's okay. But yeah, the problem is, I think the frog is the only one I will want to do that with. Uh, this so it's going to need a different. So that everything here is kind of tentative, but at least I got it somewhat working. Is this a checkmate game? I forgot to. I think it might be a checkmate game. Charge! Okay, there's only 3 red. Oh no, it's not a checkmate game because the white king has already been defeated, and the game would have been over. Uh, I need. I don't need. I want. I want the king to glow in a checkmate game. Just on the field. I didn't want that before right now. I was thinking just I'll put a message on the board saying checkmate, or saying checkmate mode or capture all mode. I certainly can do that. There's nothing preventing me from doing that. Uh, Right. You bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Right. You bloody well right. You know you got a right to say. Ha ha, you bloody well right. Huh. Okay. By itself, that doesn't seem to do much, but, oops. Hold mode. Cleared on the channel. Canvas image. Gatorade. Source color. Yellow. Outline width. Texture pixel sized. Okay. And we'll look at this too. It's King TS, CN, local to scene, script, doesn't need script, blend mode, multiply. I'm not sure why hitting S starts the new game, regardless of, you know what? I think I want to change the message for that reason. I don't think I want to quote unquote fix that error. I want to fix that error by documenting it because I like it. I realized what happened because I had press S to begin the game, but I didn't limit it to just when the options window's open. So you hit S, it immediately starts a new game. With the whatever the settings were last time. But anyway, I have this open because I wanted to. Let's do open, checkmate, random. Frog. The frog amuses me because it looks more special than it is in that it has its own color. It's the only one that's not white or red, just solid white or red. Um, oh, what we talk about? Change that to CPU level 3. Correct, Froggy. Froggy takes one step at a time. The way that he moves has no reason or rhyme. He hops and jumps, dodges and ducks, cars and buses, vans and trucks. Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping till you get to the top. Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping, you can never stop. Go! Go, Froggy, go. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Rip it, jump it. Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy. If you're listening to this, Jerry Garcia, not Jerry Garcia, Jerry Buckner, please, Jerry Garcia is someone else. If you're listening to this, Jerry Buckner, don't sue me. In fact, hire me. I will sing for you. Kind of makes me want to hide other classic video game characters in this. Yeah, and I guess I could have had the frog shoot lasers from its eyes here to match its attack in bam to match its attack in space deflators, but eh. Dragon does not have as much of a big advantage as you would think here, because yeah, Dragon's pretty powerful as far as pieces go. I mean, by design. Very strong, has a lot of health, has a lot of armor, but one of the downsides of the computer's rather aggressive strategy is that, and something that would be better for a player to do, is to back off. Player should know when not to attack the opponent and take a few turns to sit back and heal. Ooh. That was close. Now, see, here, on the other hand, would be the best time to just zip after the White King, because he's severely injured. Oop, I hear a gadink. Oh, okay. Just a website for video game jobs I'm being gadinked at. Got some good stuff here to look at. Software engineering intern in the UK. I don't really want to move to the UK. Especially since they're no longer part of the EU. Which means my work visa is no good there. None of these seem to be EU. Oh, there's one in Berlin. I shouldn't be doing this on the screen, but you know. Mandatory internship game design. What? What does that mean?
Il Philly said. It means they really don't want to pay you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Well, anyway, I'm going to bookmark that and look at it, you know, after the stream. But that does amuse me. Oh, checkmate, white won. And welcome to the stream, Il Philly. Hello, and hope you're having a good day. All right, that's what I said I was going to do today. I was going to look at the checker. The little lost, out-of-place checker. I wanted to change the this. So what I want to do is, right now, it jumps over a square. It jumps over the piece it captures. Or the piece jumps over the piece it tries to capture. So what I wanted to do is instead move one space and then move one space either into an empty space or a space with an opponent's piece on it, and then if it's on an opponent's piece, capture the piece and then move one more space.
Il Philly said. I'm having a good enough day, thank you. There's just one of these neighborhood parties going on, you know the sort. The ones
Yeah.
that blasts Arab music at full volume so that you can hear it through your closed windows just fine. And it's good music, don't get me wrong, but I didn't choose to put it on and it's conflicting with my Netflix.
Right. The only thing you can do is blast your own music at yourself and hope it drowns it out, and it doesn't always drown it out.
Philly said. Unfortunately, I got up this morning and chose neither violence nor deafness.
Huh. Did I? I did not. Okay. Yeah, both of those aren't great. Oh, I'm going to put it in here anyway. Oops. Mhm. Down, forward, up, back, down, back. But so far, I'm not going to use those unless I have to. There's got to be an easier way. Okay. That's down, forward. Can capture up, forward. Y minus 1 is can capture up, forward. This is can capture down, forward. Equals false. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. Can
Philly
capture up, forward equals
said.
true.
What blows my mind about it is that my direct neighbor is a building currently under construction, and its neighbor is, you guessed it, a building currently under construction. So the music is coming from at least 2 buildings over.
Wow. What the heck? That's 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 crazy. Uh, plus 1. It's much. So how can they be that noisy through 2 buildings? That maybe the building itself is a speaker. Okay.
Philly said. Maybe. Or they're actually doing their little party in the middle of the construction site.
That would be intriguing.
Philly said. I am not going to go check.
Yeah, that's a good call. That is a good call. If P equals checker, okay. Oops. Copy. Yeah, good idea. Do not check uh, what it is. No, don't check what's going on there. Just stay inside. Put on some headphones. If you have some noise canceling headphones, then
Admiral Cage said. High winds going on outside here in the mountains of Bulgaria.
well, that
Philly
sounds.
said. I don't have ANC headphones. I should invest.
Sorry, I'm mathing. Move one space further in the same direction is what I have to have it do. In the same direction is what's giving me fits right now. It shouldn't be a problem, though? It's not a problem as such, but it needs to be done before this line. And also, this needs to go here. Or at least I need to set a temp variable right here. There temp x equals x, var temp y equals y. Okay, so the problem that they're unused, yes. Okay. So I can use that. Board. Delta x equals board equals piece. Board position x minus current position, no, minus temp x. There, delta x. So yeah, final one minus starting. There, delta y equals. Okay, I think I'm doing this. I think this is gonna work. Y minus y. Yeah, current position minus starting position. Piece, board, po. Plus equals delta x. Let me see. It's after capture piece. If piece not equal to null and
Roller Derby West said,
man.
everyone needs noise cancelling headphones sometimes.
Yep, I'm wearing some right now. I mean, obviously, I'm wearing some right now.
Roller Derby West said, is that too autistic of an opinion?
I don't know. I may be autistic, so I don't know. Also, hello, Roller Derby West.
Il Philly said, at Roller Derby West, no, that's the correct opinion.
And hello, Admiral Kage, if I didn't say that already. And let's see. If this works. Oh, did I put
Il Philly
checker?
said. I mean, I may be autistic too, but when you have a neighbor party blasting music through your window, I think anyone would enjoy ANC headphones.
Yeah, yeah. So true. Okay. Just plus.
Roller Derby West said. Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
Find test. Hopefully I haven't had the whole screen up there. Okay, good. And dinner, well, oh. Dino Dance, okay. That makes sense. Those are cute. Can I save those images? Anyway. What's something happening here? What it is ain't exactly clear. Now, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, hang on a second. Hmm. Okay, so that didn't work out quite right. Didn't work out quite right. Print, debug. Is it even hitting this if then statement? It's not technically called an if then statement. And okay. What's the other thing I want to do? Poopy. Right, right. I need to make sure that when it's I still want to jump over a piece, but I close that? I did not. I did not close that. B. Oh, that should be my plus, not times, plus and minus. Okay. And I need to copy that into seeking, for I am seeking. Ha 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 ha! Oh God, I'm hilarious. X plus 2, Y plus 2, and I don't know. Piece equals no. Copy. Actually, hang on. Move output. Loop. Loop. That extra space in there. Loop. Ah, space there. Okay. It's not used. Oh, diagonal piece 2. Underscore 2 is null. Great. God dang it. Hang on a second. Diagonal piece 2 is null. Don't click that in. Okay. Ugh. Copy. Paste. Paste. This has to be minus. And this has to be minus. And this has to be minus. And this has to be minus. Okay, that should work. Okay. Battle started. Checker 4A, checker 1B. Is it even hitting this if-then statement? It is. But it's hitting it too soon. Ooh, so do I want... Let's go back to movement. Do I want a weight capture piece target? A weight? Okay. Print, debug, piece, board, position, temp X, temp Y. Delta X, delta Y. So let's go stab. Stab, 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 stab. Okay, so delta x is coming out as 0 for some reason. That's not right. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, okay. Piece board position, piece dot board position. There we go. And the other thing I want to do, I need to change need to go back, not checkers. If, whoops, if, right, if ownership and board position x is less than 6, or if not ownership and board position uh, right, and not ownership and board position x is greater than 1. Yep. Then oh, and C king needs its own similar thing. Board position dot x is less than 6. If board position x is greater than 1, colon. Okay. There. There. Oops. I said there, not bar. There we go. There we go. And GD equals 193. Oh, okay. Piece board position X. Let me stop that so I can restart it. And let's restart it. I think I got the checkers working this time. I think the checkers may be working because I simplified the whole thing. I added 4 more variables with no intent to use them, and I didn't use them. So I may just remove all those. It doesn't need can capture anymore as a variable, let alone yeah. Yeah. Now, when the battle ends, I should not be on the square I just landed on. I should be on the other side of it. And I am. Now, this piece should not... Yes, I cannot attack that piece because it's too close to the top of the board. So let's just see. Frog versus frog. Oh, there's something I have to check. The piece should only move an extra step. There's something I have to make sure. If piece is not equal to null and piece name is checker and piece ownership equals chess active player, equals chess active player. Okay. The check, I saw that error. Oh, did it freeze? It did freeze. Interesting. It froze so I can change it? That's weird. But I realized I had made it so the checker moves even when the checker is not the one that was attacking. 1, 3, 5, 7, 0, 2, 4, 6. So 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Okay. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna add the checkers. Second. Oh, right, I forgot I put that Pikachu in there, which was pretty funny. I didn't actually make it into a piece, but one thing I wanted to do. Where are you, Crack? I have Crack here as a script. There we go. What if transparent Crack JPG or PNG? That should make it Crack. That should make the Crack look better, I think. Because I made a transparent version yesterday at some point. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I'm sure I can look at it and see, but what was I going to do? Right, one other thing I wanted to do, which was silly. Wasn't really silly. It was in the random board. There it is. 2. Match J. If I plus 1 if I plus 1 I need a math command. Godot mod. Oh, Godot mod is not going to. Godot modulo. So I need the modulo. Oh, I think it's percent. I think it's percent. If okay, I plus 1, I plus 1 modulo 2 is 0, then var j equals randy range 0, comma 2. Oh, right, I don't want var j, I just want j. There we go. This command, oh, damn it, it won't work. It'll work for the white side, it won't work for the red side. That's the problem with checkers. I don't want them to be, don't want them to be, poop. Uh, could be fun. Hang on a second. Where's the thing that reads the... Where's the thing that actually sets it up? There we go. Add pieces to the board. If random equal no if mode no not mode what is this called? What's type and there pieces key x equals 1. Pieces key x equals 1. Else copy 7 minus let's see if that does what I want. Which should put all the checkers on the black squares and only on the black squares. No. It did. It did, in fact, put them only on the black squares. Through it reversed. The back row is still mirrored, but the front row is reversed. So this piece matches this piece matches this piece matches this piece. Yeah, this piece matches this piece, and this piece matches this piece. Makes the checkers always on the black squares. And it only does that during a random game. And even if no checkers pop up, the front row will be reversed. The front row for the red side will be reversed. Back row will still be mirrored. And I did it that way because I don't want the king to be in the wrong spot. I want the king to be still mirrored in a random game. So I want the entire back row mirrored. It only checks the first row. Getting a lot of good dinks. I am pleased. I think the checkers are working. The little lost checkers. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to see is, hang on, I have to get that checker out of there. I want to see what the crack looks like. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be getting paler and paler like that as it takes damage. Whatever. The checker still just has the pawn's attack, and I'm going to leave it like that for a while. Man. Yeah, pawns are kind of dangerous in this game. They're no joke. Especially against the pieces that aren't quite heavy hitters. Because they recharge so fast and they can stick to you. The one thing I need to do, I need to check. I only checked the regular checker. I only did a checker check. I'm just a checker checker. I didn't check the checker king. So I need to be a checker king checker. Also, I heard a gadink that suggested someone sending me messages elsewhere. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. I need more projects. That's right. Especially this one. That's okay. This is a good game. I am told this is a good game. I don't know if it is, but I'm enjoying making it, so that's the important thing, right? I'm enjoying adding things to it. I'm enjoying messing with the structure of chess. I'm not enjoying trying to come up with a name for it. So what do you think? Fighting Fey chess? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it the worst thing you've ever heard? Is it stupid? Stupid's okay. It can be stupid. I kind of like Fighting Fey chess.
Ill Philly.
Because it puts all the...
The real game is the NPCs we coded along the way.
That's true. Oop, here comes the checker man. Here comes the checker man. That's a Homestar reference. That's a Homestar Runner reference. Does anyone remember Homestar Runner? Not even that old. Yeah, it's not that old. It's only 2 decades? Crap! You know, when you become an adult, one of the things that just occurred to me just now is that things tend to all blur together after a certain point. There is when I was a kid, and then when I was an adult. I first saw Homestar Runner as an adult. I'm still an adult, therefore it wasn't that long ago. Except it was, because I've been an adult for a long time now. Man, this is all pawns now. And all Berolina pawns at that. Except for that one rook that's going around trying to pick off all the red pawns. And doing a pretty good job of it, I'd say. Because the red pawns are not good at dodging. Stab! Yeah, that's not going to go well. Like, if they... Spear's not that great at... Okay. I want a weirder combination of pieces. I want a frog. I want a frog, and I want a dragon in there. Frog. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Oh, look at that! All 4 possible checker pieces are in there. Why not? I like that the checker pieces appear to be lost. They're not even the same color as the other pieces. That's the same pieces on their side. Oh, right. You know what I have to do here? Let's do this before I mess around with too much else here. Okay. Okay. So, dang. Not what I wanted. Okay. No, don't hit that button, damn it. I wanted to hit P, not the turn the AI on. Turn the AI off. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's good. Also, let me make sure. Okay, it will not let me attack that piece because it can't land here. And it won't let me attack that piece because it can't jump past it. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I got both king pieces okay. I do want to do one thing here. See, king, CK. Here come the checker king. In fact, that is exactly what I do not want to do. Ah. Okay. So checker clerk A. Checker clerk. Thinking checker clerk. Here come the checker clerk. Okay. So that. Oops. Okay. And checker B. Is that the same color? Yes, it is. Okay. I'll go back over here. I want to do a little color changing. See if it makes it look a little better. Maybe a little. Not much. Oh, in fact, it looks worse here. It looks good on the, okay. Just trying to change the color here. Let's see here. This is dark gray. Current color 71, 71, 71. So let's drop it to, yeah, 71, 71, 71. That's good. Yes. Okay, and we got save as. No, I want recent. Checker A. Dark gray. Well, let's see what that looks like there. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. I think I want to replace the king's weapon. Maybe not the actual damage. Here come the Checker King. Damn it. Kind of looks like a cake. Yeah, I don't. There's a 50. In random games, there is a on the white squares. It's a 50% chance for a pawn and a 50% chance for a Berlina pawn. On the dark squares, it's a 1/3 chance of a pawn, 1/3 Berlina, and 1/3 checker. Very amusing that he, yeah, the frog is actually a fairly normal piece compared to the others. I've just been working on his animation more than anyone else. Her animation more than anyone else? Who can tell with frogs? All I learned from Frogger is that male frogs are green and lady frogs are pink, which is not really very helpful. I'm pretty sure that's not accurate. Lady frogs are also only capable of moving left and right. They absolutely cannot move up or down, and so they're trapped on the log that they appear on unless you save them. Frogs are a very weird piece too. It's very hard for them to attack because of their weird maneuverability. They're kind of like knights in that respect. Knights have even a more limited range of motion. The frog's diagonal movement gives them more options. This may still end in a stalemate. May still end in an unwinnable situation because there's still a frog over there. But this is a test game. It won't be. Yeah. Oh, and there's only one black piece left. That should do it. Okay. Yeah. I think it was yesterday I was thinking about this, that I could totally get the checker working if I rethought how to do its capture move. Because the game is set. The game code right now looks at the square you're landing on to see what pieces to send into the battle mode. And since the checker jumped over the piece into an empty square, it was getting confused. It was a little difficult to tell it exactly which square had the piece. Now it just lands in that square and then moves the checker one square further afterwards. In fact, technically moves it one square further before the fight even starts. Hmm. Oh, that's for. Press O to open option window. Press S to start new game. Just, there we go. Because you can just hit S and start a new game with all the options of the previous game intact. And let me switch it back to human. Because I want open.
Gentle Fowl said, "What witchery is this, Uncle Pixel?"
Doing witchery. Do I have the right window open? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm making the world's weirdest chess game. What else is there to say? You can tell it's chess because there's a king in it.
Gentle Fowl said, "Because of violence."
Right. I like violence in my chess games. Why wouldn't you? I also like Amazons in my chess game. Why wouldn't you? I want the weirder pieces. There we go. I got some dragons, got some duchesses, got some Amazons. Of
Gentle
course,
Fowl
got a frog.
said,
There we go. Let's get the
"Can
frog.
it really be considered chess if there are no Amazons?"
Exactly. Or frogs. Every chess game should have a frog. And a dragon. I really love the design of that dragon chess piece. Maybe it's just me.
Gentle Fowl
Go, froggy, go!
said,
You gotta keep
"I
on
am
hopping
about
till you
play
get to
Elite
the top.
Dangerous, so I will be lurking a bit."
Play which game? I was talking while the Elite
Gentle
Dangerous.
Fowl
I think I played that one.
said, "Then I have to work on my hex crawl game for my daughter and her friends."
Huh. Well, that sounds like fun. I hope it goes well. I hope you have fun coding.
Gentle Fowl
Because you know what? I
said,
do.
"It should be."
Because you know what? I have fun coding. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I like solving puzzles. So, what has happened to my chat? I think I mentioned that last time. Chat. And clipping, fade after 1 minute. Wait. Hang on, I need to redefine my cat strap here, chat. Right. Better TTV Lite. Channel name. Great. Uncle Pixel. Let me do a quick check here. Because my cap chat is wrong. Properties. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, there should be a background there. Didn't want that transparent. I'm pleased I got the checker working, and I got the new animation, such as it is, for the frog working. Because, yeah, now the tongue looks good coming out, because it always comes out of the front of the frog. Because the frog changes direction. The others don't need it so much, although I do want to do something with them eventually. Even if it's a single pose, they don't have to actually be running. But yeah, it came out nicely. Today is Wednesday, right? I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. It'd be funny if I was doing this and it's actually Tuesday or something. But no, it can't be, because Tuesday was yesterday. I remember it because I didn't do anything like I wanted to. Yeah. Checker and pawn are the same in combat. They're identical right now. I may change that. I may leave it alone. Make them a little more powerful in combat to make up for their limited maneuverability. Ah. Bam! Oh, that king's almost dead. The checker wins! The checker wins! I find that hilarious. I'm not sure I want to do much more coding today. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more artwork. Paint. Just bring up paint. And we're going to do new. Yes, save. Now I'm going to leave this. I'll turn it. I see a red sprite and I want to paint it black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black, yeah. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. That's do. Scepter. King Scepter. Scepter.jpg. scepter1.jpg. Scepter3.jpg. And save as scepter2.jpg. Oops. That was the volume set. I don't want to change the volume. And this is scepter2.jpg, which is this light gray? Okay, it is light gray. My darkness grows, goes, flows. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. The flowers in my love won't ever to come back, yeah. Okay. Let's head over to you. Okay, good. It imported all of those. Let's go into battle. Shot body 1. Yeah, shot body 1. Shot 1. Need new. Seeking Scepter. The world is black. No loop. Let me see here. Night Sword. It needs to be the same speed as the Night Sword. So 9. And battle player, battle piece, pawn, pike. Okay. Seeking Scepter. Game is still running. Oops. I don't want that. Oops. Okay, that should let me, yes. What? Oh! Oh. Right, I have to reset it because it's a, yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, da, 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 na, na, na. Hang on. Where is send data? This direction y equals 0. But let's see. Bring that up. There we go. 0. There we go. Smacks you with the scepter. Which right now still has the stats of the Knight Sword. Which is fine. I'm pretty sure the Checker King still has the complete stats of the Knight, including the armor. Let's see. Checker piece. We should check regular checker, as it were. Yeah, defense 1 and the pawns, and the Checker King should have has defense 1. Okay, I did turn it down a bit. Because I'm pretty sure the Knight still has defense 3. Let's see, 83500. Oh no, I did change the Checker King stats from the Knight. 10, 1, 400, 0, 50, 1.5, 40. In fact, it's pretty powerful. It looks nothing like a Knight. I think I made it more like the other regular King. Yeah, let's see. Regular King is 10, 0, 250, 692. Yeah, the checker is the same as the pawn, but the Checker King is not the same as a Knight. Let me pull this down here. Compare their stats. 5-1, 400, 0, 41, 20, 20. Yeah. The only thing I changed is that the piece value of a checker is even less, is 0.9 instead of 1. So if the computer has a choice between attacking a pawn and a checker, it'll choose the pawn every time. Because the checker is even weaker. Checker doesn't get the double move. Its capture style makes it a little more awkward. It can't capture at all if it's in the second to last row. Yeah, the Checker King is more of a tank in battle. It hits pretty hard, actually. Oh yeah, it has the rooks. It has the. I think it gave it rook stats. In fact, I think it has the rook stats, but a melee attack. Let me compare there. Checker King. See, Checker King is 10, 1, 400, 50, 1.54, 40. And this is 12. Okay, no. Rook has better attack, better defense, much less speed. It has a ranged attack. Much worse cooldown. I'm going to give the Checker King slightly slower cooldown. Slow it down to 1 second instead of 5/6 of a second. Okay. I'd forgotten what stats I gave these guys. It looks like a frog versus the Checker King is I think, yeah, the only major thing I really am sorry about as far as basic game mechanics go is the I think I want to do something similar with the checkers, with the kings, and give them a different sprite in battle. For one thing, that doesn't look like a crown to me. It looks like a little puppy face. A little smiley puppy face. Yeah, I'm not even sure this is winnable. That's okay. This is just test mode. This is not going to be. Yeah, this should be winnable. Yeah, in fact, right there. This is gonna. This may be a. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that black piece, the black piece on the black square can't capture anything. But now maybe. And of course, sudden death rules still apply. So, oh, there we go. The last white piece was captured. I guess I should change the regular checker to also have the black line be a different color. I don't know why it looks okay on the regular checker and it doesn't look good on the king piece. Maybe it's just me. The black line looks fine here to me. Excellent. Check clerk A. Um, actually, yeah. I see. Because it's actually different. It's just regular gray. That's light gray. Well, that's why it doesn't look right, because I designed it wrong. Recent checker A. Let's look at that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Ten. Okay. It's 10 across, 3 high. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across, 2 high. Oh, I see. It has to be 3 high. In fact, it needs to be 4 high to fit the little crown symbol in it. That makes it look weird. But hang on, if that's 10 high, checker A. Let's look at that again. Yes, and that. Okay, well, it's fine. Open. Checker B. Gray. You know, the checkers look like cookies now. It's fine, though. I'll tell you why it's fine. Because cookies are good. Everyone loves cookies. If you don't believe me, just ask Sydney Monster. And I had to look that up. Sid Monster is Cookie Monster's real name. Cookies are sometimes food. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's looking good. I think I want to design some alternate combat sprites for the various checker pieces. I think I want them to be just circles on the. Heck, if I like the looks of it, I might want them to be just circles on the chessboard. That would look a little weird because all the other pieces are seen from the side, so seeing the checkers from the top would be a little unusual. But I guess technically you're seeing the frog from the top in battle, so I don't mind it there. Um, it's representational. Good. I think the kings are balanced a little better now because they can be checkmated by the computer fighting itself. I wanted the kings to be more powerful in checkmate mode, but I didn't want them to be so powerful that they're unstoppable and unbeatable by any piece other than the other king. Ideally, the idea in a checkmate game would be to try and uh, to uh, to repeatedly attack the king with as many pieces as you can. Just set up your instead of attacking one at a time, get a lot of pieces into range to attack the king, so you can just wear him down with multiple attacks if you can't take him out with the first piece. Of course, this also is can be dangerous because the other team will have a chance to fight back to try and block. And yeah, you can always just save the king for last too. Just try and eliminate as many guards as you can before. I don't have to come up with strategies for you to fight the computer. I'm coming up with strategies for me to fight the computer. Ha 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 ha. Uh, uh, still, I'm very pleased. Said that before. I know. I'm very pleased that I got the checkers working without all the bugs and a lot less hassle. A lot. There's. I took out a lot of the moving parts. I took out a lot of the moving parts that were making it too complicated. And in the piece sprite here, these variables are no longer needed. Let me just make sure that doesn't screw up the checker or chess. Uh, no, it doesn't because that no longer uses that variable. Let me check movement. Make sure it's not using the can capture variable anymore. There we go. Aha, there's the problems. So, King. Save. Checker should have the same issue. Yes. Control K, Control K, Control K, Control K. Did I get all of them in Seeking? There's 8 of them. Okay, yeah. I only got 4. 2, 3, 4. Just hit restart. Is it? Yeah, just make sure there's no. There we go. Oh, this needs to not be. I need to remove this. There we go. Still needs that if-then statement. What do you mean I can't write to it? Is it because its program's running? Yeah, I think so. So let's try it again. Yeah, okay. No more crashes. Okay. Let me check all the can captures. Because it wasn't working right anyway. So I want to make sure I have, in fact, restart. So make sure you don't actually need to see the game playing. I need to see the game running. However, normal, random, checkmate, random, CPU 3, CPU 3. Hang on a second. There we go. Break that up. Oh, did I accidentally I did. Okay. Checkers are working again. Yeah, that can capture routine was a good idea, but it did not work in practice. This idea, this method simplified everything. I just cracked all the pieces. Make them all have very little health. Crack them more. Oh, and I think the cracked piece is working correctly. I think the cracked design is now properly transparent. That's good, because that means I can make the since the cracked the cracked texture is now is transparent. That means I can make the sprite overlay less transparent, and it won't cover it with white. It'll just put the cracks on top of it without messing with the color. And let me check that, because I didn't want... That's why I made the crack almost a little subtle, because... uh, yes, it's not getting whiter and whiter. Black is filling in. Good, good. That means I can make it 100% cracked I can move it to 100% cracked as it gets low on health, instead of, I think it's 50% cracked right now, or 50% transparency on the crackness. So now I can make it 0% transparency, and it'll still be transparent because the image itself is. So, before I finish up, let's do that, and then I'll call it a day. Once I figure out what the heck I'm doing. Crack. You crack. One. Script is this. This is movement, right? Okay. Let's see. Color. Remote thoughts. Okay, this is in piece. Piece modulate. Color. Color. Okay. See if the crack has its own. Okay, it does not. Except to, I think it's up here in Chess Plus? There it is. Cracked pieces. Copy. Paste. That's the old one. So child health. This should drop the transparency to, really it should be opaqueness, because when it's one, when the transparency is 1, when the transparency is 0, it's completely transparent, and when it's 1, it's completely opaque. So this is actually checking the opacity.
Locutus of Nord.
Not opaqueness,
Said,
opacity.
Trying to help Kid sideload Minecraft onto his quest, we watched a video on the steps. Kid has his own ideas how to do it. Straight face.
Ah, so you're doomed, basically. Let's see if this works. Oh yes, it is much more cracked looking now. Which was the goal.
Locutus of Nord. Said,
And don't
Not
worry.
seeing cracked looking, we seeing coding window.
What? Don't be silly. See? Cracked. Total cracks. You should be. Look at all those cracks. I mean, the coding window should have had the word crack on it. Crack that checker. Yeah, that's that. Those cracks are definitely more visible than before. They were pretty visible before too, but now. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Don't you know you're gonna crack the Casbah? Hey, hey. Wait. That was entirely the wrong tune for song parody I was thinking of. The king don't like it. Cracking the castle, cracking the castle. The king don't like it. Cracking the dragon. And white wins. I think one thing I need here is a new screenshot. ES? ES? ES. I'll try and get all the new pieces in there. We'll get the dragon, the frog, and the checker in a single game if I can. So I want a screenshot of this to put up. That one had a dragon, a frog, and a checker. I hit the button too fast. The dragon and frog are actually pretty rare. Dragon, frog, and checker. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there because I got some stuff done. Got some fun done. Some done fun. It's a good idea, but I'll do that in a minute. In fact, I can do it. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Close. Go away. Tap chat. TV script. Making a character face the direction they move. Read Uncle Pixel. Hey, that's me. Have to add a new panel. But I'll do that in a minute there. First I'm gonna raid. Who are we gonna raid? Oh, we see them. So I will be back on Friday. Oh man, it's almost 7. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat some foods and edit some about stuff on my Twitch channel, as noted to me by Mrs. Pixel. And I will be back on Friday. You know, barring any explosions or anything, and hopefully nothing else. I will see you all then. Have a good rest of your Wednesday and your Thursday, and I'll see you on Friday.